Hey everyone, I'm out here today. It's been a little rough morning. I haven't really found anything. Large debris fields. As you can tell, a lot of material to look through, but I think it's been pretty well picked over. I do want to point out this large oyster shell though. This one's pretty good size. Seems to be in pretty good shape. It's not broken or anything. That one will make a nice one for me to polish up and make look pretty. So you can see how big it is. It's a rather large shell. So I will probably go ahead and clean that up a little bit, stick it in the backpack, and see how the thing polishes out. So we'll keep looking. So apparently this is where a bunch of the oysters are at. There's one there. This one's a little smaller right there. Then we have, there's one there. There's part of one there. Another decent one there. There's a smaller one right there in the middle. Another one right there in the middle. And there's just several more throughout. On my way back, if I'm not having any luck, I'm going to fill my backpack with those. So I'm still by all the clams. As you can see right there, there's another one stuck in the bushes right there. And then here is what's called a rudist. These were large clams that actually burrowed vertically into the soil, and they apparently can get rather large. That's just a piece of one. They polish up really nice also, so I'll grab this one on the way back. Hey, well, we're back. I decided that what I would do is just take a moment here and show you a couple things. One, we have these are horn corals that are in the rock here. Now this is like cement, so trying to get these out would be rather difficult. Would take quite a bit of time. Then over here we actually have another piece of the same material. Looking at bivalves are in there, or clams, some more clam shells. And this is actually fallen out of that area that's right there. There's a band that goes across. That's probably 35, 40 million years ago, I would assume, somewhere in there. But there's quite a few of them around. You have some more here that are falling down. This stuff is just so hard to get these things out of. And a lot of times, especially when it comes to the bivalves, the clams, they actually don't make it. All right, since I wasn't having a whole lot of luck, trying to find stuff just laying around, which is the normal course, I decided I would start looking at other areas. You can actually see an oyster right there stuck in that layer. I decided I would start trying a different route. Broke apart some material. These are those clams I was telling you about. See how they just fall apart. But what I was able to do is able to locate some pretty cool stuff. I was able to locate this. It's a nice gastropod that I was able to get out of one of those heaps. It's not entirely complete, but pretty cool that it still has the shell ribbing on it there, and looks like it still has part of the shell, the white. Then I was able to find another gastropod, little different species. This one should extend out this way. It should extend out this way. I'm not sure what happened there. The camera went dead on me. And then this is, I don't know if you can see it, that's a little scallop shell. I don't have one of those from this area, so I'm definitely going to put these in my backpack, and we're going to keep going up the river a little bit further and see what else we can find. All right, everyone, I said I was going to change my approach. I was going to start spending some time on the side here, and I don't know if you can see it, but this looks like a big, I don't know, maybe a nautiloid. I'm going to see if I can get this thing out of here in one piece. It looks like it should come out pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and spend some time doing that, and I'll let you know if I am able to do it. I'll show you the finished product. Alrighty, folks, here it is. Didn't come out completely in one piece as I had hoped. This is part of the back side of it, I believe right for the middle, so I'll take that. I'm not sure if I can get that back No, that looks like the mold part of it. So anyways, look how big this thing is. I'm not a small guy, you know, pretty big guy, but that's my hand next to this thing. So it did crack. It cracked right there, which knocked this whole centerpiece. I think this was already missing. I'm gonna see if I can find it. One thing that's cool about it, though, I don't know if you can see it in this, but there's actually a clam right there, a big clam that maybe was inside of that thing whenever it died. It was living inside there, maybe, or it fell in there. So the fun starts now. I have to trek this thing out of here. I'm about a mile and a half up the river or so. So it's going to be quite the adventure to get it out of here. It's going to take me some time, but very happy with that. It's going to make a nice display piece. I'll get it glued back together the best I can, but I'm even surprised it held together that well. So, hey everyone, it's been a little while since I actually started this video. As you probably remember from earlier part of the video, I was having a tough day of it, trying to find anything, and it turned out to be a decent day though. So we got this. This is kind of cool. It's actually covered in calcite. It could be just a stone or anything like that, but I like it because it's kind of neat looking. Then we did find this little guy. It's kind of beat up. Fossil of a gastropod there, or snail shell. Then we did find this little bone, just a little piece of a bone. No clue what it goes to. Too small to identify or anything. Kind of beat up. Then we found this little scallop, which is pretty cool looking. The little guy, he's got some nice detail to him and everything, and glad to find that. And then we found this right here. Nice gastropod. I've actually stabilized that a little bit. That white is actually what's left of the shell, which is really cool. You can see the inside's actually filled in with matrix. Nice detail on it though and everything. So glad to have that added to the piece. Actually, I don't even know if I have that particular species. We're going to have to look that up. I just grabbed this right here. This is the bottom, actually would be the top valve on some of those large oysters that I showed you guys in the video. I did not actually bring home that large one that I stuck in my backpack because I guess you remember the end of the video. We found that. That is really cool. That is a cephalopod, and really happy with that. I don't know if you remember the video. You can actually see it there. There's actually a clam mold inside the base of that cephaloid, and I'm not sure. That to me, that's just really cool. There's actually looks like a piece of baculite, which is right here. If you can just barely see the end of it right there coming through, but that is actually the whole thing. The white, I had to stabilize it. I don't know. You can see the crack. There was a crack. We were in the large ammonites do that. They do crack when you pull them out. Sometimes nothing you can really do about it. Just try to be careful, and it does happen. All that little white stuff right there is the shell that's still on the ammonite itself. So quite a bit of that still remains. I did have to put a protectant on it just to make sure it still didn't come off. There was white debris everywhere. But this is just a really nice find. It's roughly about 2 foot in diameter. It'll definitely go on display someplace safe where nobody will knock it over, especially the dogs. So, but I really appreciate everybody watching. We're going to go ahead and close on this. If you like the video, please make sure you do the thumbs up. And also, if you want to subscribe, which I really would appreciate, if you look at that little shell icon on the bottom right of the video, if you'll scroll over that or just tap on that, you can subscribe that easy. Well, look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks.